Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is March 17th, 2025, and we're diving into Energy Vault's fourth quarter and full year 2024 financial results. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Energy Vault, a leader in sustainable grid-scale energy storage solutions, has just released their latest earnings report, and there's a lot to unpack.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the revenue figures. Energy Vault reported a Q4 revenue of $33.5 million and a full-year revenue of $46.2 million. How does this compare to their previous performance, John?
While the Q4 revenue is primarily driven by U.S. storage equipment deliveries, the full-year revenue reflects a strategic shift. The company chose to retain approximately $100 million in projects on its balance sheet, which is expected to yield high-margin EBITDA streams in the future. This decision impacted the revenue figures but positions them for long-term profitability.
And what about their profitability metrics?
The Q4 gross margin improved to 7.7%, doubling from the previous year, and the full-year gross margin rose to 13.4%. This improvement is attributed to a better mix of hardware deliveries and supply chain efficiencies.
Strategic initiatives and market expansion. Energy Vault's contract revenue backlog has increased significantly. Can you elaborate on their strategic initiatives and market expansion?
Absolutely. The contract revenue backlog surged to $660 million, a 90% increase from the previous quarter, driven by strong growth in Australia and new U.S. IPP and utility customers. Their developed pipeline remains robust at $2.1 billion, despite adjustments for battery prices and tariffs. This indicates a strong market position and future revenue potential.
What about their projects in Australia?
In Australia, Energy Vault is executing over 2.6 gigawatt-hours of projects, including the acquisition of the 1.0 gigawatt-hour Stony Creek BESS. This expansion is part of their strategy to build, own, and operate energy assets, which is expected to generate long-term recurring revenue.
Financial health and future outlook. Let's discuss Energy Vault's financial health and future outlook. How are they positioned financially?
Energy Vault ended Q4 with $30 million in cash and no debt, which is a strong position. They have not utilized their ATM mechanism, indicating prudent financial management. Looking ahead, they anticipate a 4 to 6x increase in revenue for 2025, reaching $200 to $300 million, driven by growth in Australia and the U.S.
And what about their cost management strategies?
They have implemented cost optimization initiatives, reducing operating expenses and focusing on cash-generative projects. This strategic focus on portfolio optimization is expected to support their growth and profitability in 2025.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. John, analysts were forecasting an EPS of 4 cents for Energy Vault. How did the actual results compare?
The actual EPS came in at 43 cents, which missed the forecast by a significant margin. This discrepancy is largely due to lower revenue recognition and increased provisions for credit losses. Despite this, the company is focusing on long-term strategies that could improve future earnings.
What does this mean for investors?
While the EPS miss is a concern, investors should consider the company's strategic shift towards asset ownership and long-term revenue generation. This could potentially lead to improved financial performance in the future.
Key takeaways. In summary, Energy Vault is navigating a transition year with a focus on long-term growth through asset ownership. Despite missing EPS expectations, their strong revenue backlog and strategic initiatives position them well for future success. Thank you for joining us, John.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure discussing Energy Vault's performance.
Thank you for watching Smart Stock Watch. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more financial insights. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Energy Vault's performance in the comments below.